In a moment, this door will open to your past life. You're looking out of your own body, out of your own eyes. And you'll be pleased and delighted with what you can sense, see, feel through this door. Just allow your subconscious mind to come up with your past life. Everything can be checked later. Door opens on 3. 1, 2, 3. The door opens to your past life. Describe to me what you can see through that door.
It's dark.
It's dark, okay. What else are you aware of?
Little lights.
Little lights, okay. What I'd like you to do now,
Smells.
and it smells. What does it smell of?
Damp, mossy.
Okay. Allow yourself to walk through into that dark space of the lights with a damp smell. And the door closes behind you. Now as you're in this space, just be aware of your legs and what clothes you feel and you're aware that you're wearing at the moment. What are you aware of?
Sack.
Okay.
Cotton.
Sack and cotton.
Grubby.
And grubby. Where is this sack and the cotton?
All wearing
Okay. Do you feel you're male or female in this life?
it. Female.
Female. How old do you feel?
About 30.
13, was that?
30.
30.
Feel old.
Okay. On the next count of 3, your name will come into your mind of, they call you in this life. 1, 2, 3. So they call you in this life.
Rocks.
Rocks, is that? Okay. What do you feel you're doing in this space?
Living. Working.
Okay. And what do you do for work?
family.
Family, okay. Whose family?
Mine.
Very good. Now going to count to 3. Staying with this lifetime. I want you to go to a time when you're with your family. 1, 2, 3. Time when you're with your family. What can you see, feel in this time?
Washing. Cleaning.
Who's doing the washing and cleaning?
Me.
Doing the washing and cleaning. Are you aware of anyone else with you now?
Mother and father.
Okay, so mother and father. Describe your mother and father to me, please.
Old. Dirty.
Now I'd like your father's name to come into your mind now. What's your father called?
Don't know.
You don't know, okay. Let's see if your mother's name comes out. Allow it to come to you. 1, 2, 3. What's your mother's name?
Bell.
Belle. That's a nice name. Said they were old and dirty. Being in a time when you're looking at your mother now, can you describe her features? What she's dressed like? What her hair's like?
Dirty. Lazy.
And lazy, okay. On the count of 3, you're able to tell me where in the world you feel you are. 1, 2, 3. Where in the world do you feel you are?
England.
England. Very good. On the next count of 3, the year will come into your mind of what year it is. 1, 2, 3. What year is it?
1804.
1804 is that?
Yeah.
Very good.
1804.
1804. You said you work for family. What do you feel your father does for work?
Nothing.
Okay. On the next count of 3, you'll be looking outside the place where you rest your head at night, where you spend most of your days. So you can describe to me how it looks. 1, 2, 3. Looking at where you live. Describe that, please.
Alleyways. Underground.
Feel you underground.
30.
On the next count of 3, we'll see if we can get even more which part of England you said you felt you lived in, and get a county or a town. See if that can. York. Okay. How do you feel you get food if your father doesn't work?
Steal it.
Stealing. Who does the stealing?
Me.
Okay. We'll now go to a time, staying with this lifetime, when you had to steal for food. Allow yourself to go to that time now. Be aware of what you see and feel, and tell me what happens, please.
Markets.
Describe this market to me.
Animals. Vegetables. Lots of people talking. Laughing.
How do you know when there's a moment to steal some food?
Put it to the side.
You wait on the side, is that?
Put the food to the side.
Pull the food to the side. Thank you. Where this market is held in York, are you aware of a name or what people call this place in York where they congregate for the market.
Cattle market.
It's a cattle market. Now I'd like you to be aware of that place underground. I'd like you to be aware of the entrance before you get into the underground. Describe how that looks.
Dark. Wet. Moss. Smell.
What do the buildings look like, or what's nearby before you go underground?
Steps.
Do you feel this is in a town area, or do you feel it's more countrified where these steps are?
Town.
Town, okay. Staying with this lifetime, I want you to go to your happiest memory within this lifetime. Allow that to happen now, your happiest memory. Within this lifetime, tell me what your happiest memory is.
Children.
Lovely. Describe more of these children.
Boy. And cat laughing.
It's lovely. What's the name of this boy?
Philip.
That's a nice name. And who does Philip belong to?
Me.
Wonderful.
Died.
Sorry to hear that. Is this Philip that died? Would you like to go to a different memory? On a count of 3, we'll go back to that cattle market, okay? We can come back to this later if you feel like it. Go back to that cattle market. 1, 2, 3 now. You're back at that cattle market. Describe more of this cattle market. I'd like you to just be aware now of colour around you, and wonderful healing colour. And this colour can be any colour of your choosing. And that colour heals you. And that colour surrounds you. It's the most beautiful healing colour that you can see. You should go to this healing place right now. Are you happy to continue doing this? If you are, you can just raise a finger if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. Staying with this lifetime of you stealing food, if you've been in this cattle market, I want you to go to your earliest memory, staying with that lifetime. What's your earliest memory?
Mother.
Okay. And how old do you feel you are now?
About 5.
Describe what you are aware of now being with your mother. What can you see? What can you hear? And what do you sense now?
Nice. Clean. Pretty.
That's nice.
Different mother.
Different mother. Okay. And describe, she said she's pretty, how this mother looks.
Smiling.
That's nice. On the count of 3, this different mother, her name will come into your mind. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. What's her name?
Eliza.
Eliza, is that?
Yeah.
That's nice. At this age of 5, you need to see where you're living, so you can see the place where you sleep and rest your head. Allow yourself to go to that time. Let me know what this place where you live now looks.
Clean.
It's nice.
Pretty.
Very good.
Roses. In the garden.
That's lovely. And this clean, pretty house, are you getting a town, a name, a village where you live in this pretty place?
See. Can't say it.
That's okay. In the country, do you feel it's Yorkshire way? Do you feel it's the southwest? Whereabouts do you feel it is?
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire. Okay. I want you to go to a time, if there was a time in this lifetime, when this place you're living now that begins with, it seems like a T, when you're there to experience it. So you can describe what you can see. Allow that to happen now. Seeing this place. What does this place look like?
Green.
Very nice.
Green fields. Trees.
It's really nice.
Plain. Not dirty. Nice.
That's good. See if your name changed from this time to another time. You need to let me know what you called now, being in this nice clean place. What's your name?
Rosie.
Rosie. That's a nice name. Now, see if we get your family name. What would you feel your family name is?
Blackwell.
Rosie Blackwell. You said you're with mother. Do you feel there's anyone else in the family with you at this time?
Father.
Very good. What's father's name?
Dad.
Okay, Dad. What do you feel your dad does for work?
Races. Horses.
Horses. Do you feel he breeds them or races them? What do you feel his, or something else, what do you feel his role is?
Selling.
Sell him. Do you get to see the horses?
In the field.
In the fields. Let's move to that time now where you're looking out over the fields. That happens now. Where you see them. Describe that to me.
Stood on the gate. Watching.
And how does that feel?
Nice. Horses playing.
Very good. I'd like you now just to really remember this time watching these horses. How do you feel in this moment watching these horses?
Happy.
Very good. And how old do you feel whilst you're watching these horses that your dad sells?
7.
7. Just making your subconscious mind really aware of that time with the horses. Are you happy to see what happened when you changed and had different people looking after you? Are you happy to go to that time? It's up to you. If you'd rather not, it's fine.
I don't know.
That's okay. Maybe we can do that another time. Are you happy to move further forward in this life?
Yeah.
Very good. We'll now move further forward in this lifetime. To you being at the age of 40. 1, 2, 3. You're at the age of 40. Describe to me what you can see now you're 40.
All gone.
It's all gone. When you say it's all gone, is it just you're just aware of nothingness?
Yeah, it's just nothing.
When I next count to 3, it'll be your very last year within this lifetime. And I'd like you to be aware of at this moment. It'll be like watching a videotape, a DVD. It can be fast forwarded or rewound. And I'll let your subconscious mind protect you and only allow the emotions through that you're happy to experience. I want you to go to your very last year in this lifetime on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. It's your very last year. What are you aware of?
My arms. Prickly.
Prickly. Do you know why they're prickly?
Cuts.
Okay. Do you feel you've had that long?
No.
Okay. Where in the country do you feel you are now?
York.
Feel in York still. How old do you feel you are now?
Foot.
45. Okay. In a moment, and just reinforcing it, be like a videotape. Your very last year within this lifetime. Allow yourself to go to it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. It's your very last day in this lifetime. What are you aware of in your very last day?
Night.
It's
No.
night. What else are you aware of?
In the chair.
In a chair. Describe where you are sitting in this chair.
Little house.
Okay.
Near the fire.
Whose house do you feel this is?
Mine.
If I can ask your subconscious mind to tell you how you got to this place from where you were underground. What changed in your life to be in a little house?
Work.
Work. What was this work?
Looking after the ladies.
Ladies.
Ladies. All ladies.
Looking after old ladies, is that right?
Yeah.
Tell me, how did this happen? How did you get that work?
Took me in.
That's very nice. How old were you when they took you in?
$32.
You're 32. That was nice of them. And how did they discover you? How did they get to know about you?
The market.
That's nice.
Talked to them in the market.
How many old ladies took you and took care of you, and you were able to take care of them? How many old ladies were there?
2 sisters.
Wonderful. What are their names?
Sarah. Mary.
Sarah and Mary. And on the count of 3, their surname will come into your mind. 1, 2, 3. Tell me their surname.
Devilish.
Devilish, is that?
Devilish.
Devilish. I'd like you to be able to remember that name after this session. On the next count of 3, it will be your very last 10 seconds within this lifetime. Being aware, it will just be like experiencing it through someone else's eyes. It's your final 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, now. What you're aware of now is your final 10 seconds within this lifetime.
Happy.
Happy. Is there anyone with you now?
No.
I'm going to slowly count backwards from 10 to 0. At 0 will be your moment of passing. And anything you see or any sensations, just let me know. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Just passed over. Please tell me what you're aware of now that you've just passed over.
Happy.
Happy. If I can get you to
See
look,
Philip, Sarah.
you see Philip, is that?
And Sarah.
And Sarah. Wonderful. If I can get you to review your life, what do you think the lesson was?
To love my children.
Okay. You can take that with you, should you wish to, and only the warmth from that message will go through with you. Do you feel you married within that lifetime?
Yes.
What was his name?
Bruce.
Bruce. Lovely. And how did you meet him?
Friends.
That's nice. And again, just being aware of, like a videotape, that could be fast forward all around. The information will just come to you. What do you feel happened to Bruce within that lifetime?
Died.
Sorry to hear that. Do you feel he died from?
Sick.
Let's see. Okay. And if I can just get his surname, will come into your mind on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. What's his surname?
Parker.
Marker.
Parker.
Harker. In a moment, you'll be back in that corridor where you started from. All doors to any lives are closed, but you can open them whenever you like. On the count of 3, you'll be back in that corridor where we started from. 1, 2, 3. And just let me know you're back there.
Back.
Thank you. Do you feel you need any healing from that past life?
Yes.
On the count of 3, I'll take you to a beautiful healing room of your choosing. And in this healing room, there's a place where you can lie. Your very own special healing room. It can be either closed off and safe, or have windows. It's the most beautiful surrounding you can imagine. However this healing room appears to you, it will appear to you on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful healing room your subconscious mind has taken you to. Describe this healing room.
Right.
It's bright. Very good.
Clean air.
And clean air. I'd like you to find a place where you can just lie down now. Somewhere very, very comfortable you can lie down. And just let me know that you've done that.
Yeah.
Good. I'd like you to be aware now of a healing hoop passing down slowly from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. And that healing light heals any negativity, any hurt, any pain. See that healing light going into you. It both gives light and love and removes pain for you. Take your time with that healing light going down from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Take as long as you like. And as that happens, I'd like to talk to you, talk to your subconscious mind. That lifetime you just experienced. I'd like you just to be aware of the hardship and that healing light really soothing you. Every moment of love, any of your past lives and your life now, surround you. It heals your heart and emotions. And that healing light also gives special attention down your arms, healing the trauma from that past life. Just enjoy being there. I want you now to be aware of every single positive moment from that past life. And although you may not consciously remember them all, they're within you like a blueprint. And if you think back to that life, you only think of the positive emotions from that time. I'd like you to be aware of someone next to you now. And that person can be a spiritual guide or anyone from your life you admire and love. And they're putting healing balm on your arms and anywhere else on your body that experienced hardship, discomfort or pain from that life. As you breathe in, I'd like you to breathe in love and exhale anything you wish to let go of. That can also be seen as a colour. You can remember this healing room with crystal clear clarity. And you can go back here any time and heal. And that healing light continues down your legs. Just let me know, I want this healing light to take the time it needs to take. Just let me know if it's passed through your body or whether you need a bit longer. If you need longer, I want it to be right for you and we will take longer.
It's fine.
It's fine, okay. In a moment, I'm going to awaken you from this nice, deep, relaxed state. Although there's been emotions, something is going to be very apparent as soon as I count up from 1 to 3. That 3, suddenly all the good positive thoughts you've ever had about yourself come into your mind. You'll come round feeling fantastic, calm, relaxed and confident. Being aware of all the pleasure you've given people on these investigations that you go on. The kindness you show to others. All right now. 1, becoming aware of your hands resting comfortably. 2 small movements in your body, signal as it will soon be time to awaken. On 3, eyes open, alert, refreshed, and ready for the rest of the night.
Feels banged in the head.
Oh, well, I want you to make sure you're fully okay when you come out of this, so I don't just go, right, that's it, I'm off, you're on your own now.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Is there anything else you feel you want to do because some of that was quite emotional, that I can do some NLP tools and techniques if you want to, just to, if you need it at all, I'm more than happy to do that.
What's that?
Oh, right, NLP. So it stands for neuro-linguistic programming. It's the way your neurological system within the body, not just the brain, but the whole neurological system, the language you use for yourself and others. And it takes on that the human brain's it's much better than the computer, but that if there's anything in there you wish to reprogram, you can do by, putting different software commands in. So it's the way, it's a whole load of different things that go into it. But before I go, I always like to make sure everybody's okay, and if they feel like, you know what, I could just do with a little something just to lift my mood or something, I'm more than happy to do that with you.
I feel okay. I feel quite lifted, really.
Good. That's good. Yeah.
Now I don't feel as heavy on my shoulders, believe it or not.
That's
Must
good.
have needed that deep sleep.
Yes.
Did any? I'd like to think about in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Definitely. So I'm just. It's okay. It's gone.
Anything that that resonated with you, because you were saying about flying, possibly the castle things of being underground, because you sort of said about that, but you know, was it a surprise to you going there, or was it kind of, did any of that make sense?
I was surprised, very surprised, but it was bizarre because it was like I was there.
Yeah.
I wasn't here, and it's like when even now I can still smell it. I can remember it.
Yeah.
But I've not ever thought about that before.
No, you did ever so well, and thank you for
I'll have to
wanting this
watch it
session with me.
back.
Absolutely.
But I think I'll be contacting you again, maybe.
Oh, thank you.
So you'll probably be hearing from some friends of mine.
Wonderful, thank you.
Yeah, they were really interested. They were like, "Oh, can we come and watch it in the living room?" I went, "No." I said, I want to watch it back first.
Absolutely.
Things I'd told you before because I didn't know what had happened.
No.
Yeah.
It's good.
I feel lifted.
I'm pleased.
I've lost the weight off my shoulders.
I'm pleased about that. I'm really glad.
So that's lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Paul.